Yes, people, greetings once again. I tell this one here. Afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Big up yourself. Why, what a day, what a day. Another Friday, resurrection week. And we had an earthquake. I just felt a little tremor again. So I don't know if it was aftershocks or not. Maybe it could be the wind, but I felt the ground under me just shake a while ago and the TV rock a little bit. So there you go. We might be having aftershocks, and this is an interesting topic because no matter where you go on the internet right now, people are talking about this topic, and also the prophecies them are coming out, right? So there's a lot of prophecy coming out right now over the internet about the current earthquake that happened on the east coast of America, and as it happens, I'm gonna keep on talking about it because this might be just the last podcast by tomorrow time. So we just keep on talking about it and we believe God. So we will make it. I might be joking about it, but we believe God that our things are possible and we are in His hands. But what I really wanted to um, touch on a few things because as the day progresses, information is coming out, and as we get this information, we have to line it up with scripture and we have to, look into the coming of the Lord. And not only that, because it is resurrection week too. Sunday coming will be Pentecost Sunday, right? And a lot of people are interested. Hello, cool gamer, big up yourself. A lot of people will be interested in this resurrection Sunday, right? And I'm sure a lot of preachers are, putting their topics together, putting their topics together. Big up to YouTube and Facebook today. Facebook is on this evening weekend stream. And yeah, today is my day off, so I have a lot of time on my hands, and basically, we just go podcasting today, right? And the podcast topic is right, the fear of the unknown. Trust God for the future. My steps are ordered. Also with the collaborating topic, solar eclipse 4-8, and then 4-8 earthquake magnitude, prophetic or coincidence. Very, very interesting topic. I'm not um, a seer, or prophet, but I believe in the prophetic. And the prophetic is something that is given to all man. All man. All men should move in the prophetic. You understand? Because God give us wisdom, He give us His spirit, and we have to draw closer to Him in that regards, right? When you move in the prophetic, He give you hindsight up to the time, right? And He give you foresight. Quiet. Sometimes it's just, you know, keep your head to the sky and move in the anointing, You know what I'm saying? That is it. Few things today because you know the enemy come not but to rob, steal, and to destroy. You know, he and confounded and baffled. You know what I'm saying? They want us in a the bangarang and confused at times. You know. So with that being said, let's move forward, right? So I'm I'm online. I'm here looking at what the world is saying, perceiving, about this episode, right? This episode. So first of all, earthquake is not a familiarity with this area. Most people don't live to experience an earthquake that live on the East Coast, but it has happened, right? They said, like I heard them say it happened in 2017, and I remember that one. Right, 2017, the East Coast had a little earthquake, and it was a little more heavier, more, but it was not to the point of anything traumatic, but it did happen. That for anything like what Jersey, that is where the hurricane happened. Okay, number one, Lebanon. Where we know Lebanon? Lebanon is in the Middle East. It is a part of old Palestine, old Philistine. It is the Muslim community, um, and we all know where they stand, right? So, signs and wonders. Number two, Synonymous to 4.8, right? 2024. All right. Is it coincidence? Is it happenstance? Is it prophetic? I don't know. But I know God move in numbers. And there are other events, you know, tragedy events that has happened throughout time. Um, and numerology play a big part. You know what I'm saying? Numerology play are familiar with numerology, maybe you can enlighten me. But I know that 7 is a year of completion. It was 7 years since the last earthquake, which is fairly short, right? These things usually happen every 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years, maybe even 100 years, 50 or 100 years. So earthquake is not a common thing, but in the East Coast, if you live on the West Coast, like LA, those things are coming. Yeah, so 7 years since the last one. 7 is a year of completion, right? That's what they said on the news. All right. And we know 7 is a year is a number of completion. You have in the Hebrew Bible 7 years of work, and you're released on the ending of 7 years going into the 8th year. 8th year is new beginnings. A lot of people don't know that, but 8th year is a new beginnings. Half of 8 is 4. Um, and we are in 2024, right? Um, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 years, new beginning. Also, the solar eclipse is supposed to be coming on the 8th of April, which is also 8 times 4. 8 plus 4 is 12, right? Which is half of 6. So that is also a year of new beginnings, right? It is a mystery. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it is what it is, but it is a mystery. And sometimes we have to take note. The scripture talk about birth pains, right? It talk about birth pains, earth will be in birth pains. A matter of fact, even with the Lebanon earthquake, which happened today on the 5th of April, in the same breath, let's call it that, the same breath, right? That is when you speak and somebody speak, basically, right? The same thing. In Lebanon itself, in the Middle East, the I believe is the Ayatollah, who is the high priest or the minister for that country. He was speaking, and in speaking regards to Israel and the Muslim nations and so on. So you see the earth, let me tell you something, and you see the Holy Spirit, and you see the movement and the hand of God at work. People need to wise up. People need to take note, and all them little following where them follow, them need to follow God. Bottom line, they need to follow God. Give me 1 second, people. 1 second, let me go do something real quick. I'll be right back. This is Italis1. Go to the link in the bio. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. I'll be with you. Yes, people, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here this afternoon. Glory to God. Appreciate it. I am so happy you are here. Italis1. Go to the link in the bio. You will learn more about me. Welcome Facebook. Welcome YouTube. So yes, the fear of the unknown, right? Trust God for the future. My steps are ordered. Yeah, to say that we are fearful, no, we're not fearful, right? But you see, fear have a way of presenting itself at the least like most expected time. At the least most expected time, fear have a way of presenting itself to people, and this is one of those moments, right? That's why some of the great prophets them of old, they used to get up early in the morning, early in the morning, you know, which is kind of difficult for people who go to bed late. But it is a good thing if you go bed late because then you can just kill two birds with one stone. But most of the time, people who go to bed late and just want to get some rest. Yeah. So the old time men of God, right? They used to get up early in the morning before the crack of dawn, right? Maybe an hour before dawn, and then they pray themselves into the new day that now the sun is up. And then if you read the scriptures, you will see them talking about command the morning. You see them talking about the blessings and the curses, and you see them talking about their journeys, their steps, that they're gonna make in the day. They know they have to go here, and they know they have to do this, and they know they have to do that. But there is no certainty that they will return. So they ask for the covering and the blessings of God. Same way as it was of old, it's the same today. People go about their daily routine, but nobody knows if they will return back to their place of residence. Nobody knows, right? And that is part of the fear of the unknown, right? That is a part of the fear. You know, things can happen right where you are at also, but more so, you feel secure wherever you are is when you hit the road and when you go out there and tragedy happen, So men have all understood that, right? They always walk with them scripture, them Torah, they walk with them Bible, them writings, or they walk with them little idols in them pocket. Some men walk with rabbit foot nowadays, and good luck charms and talisman. Many people walk with power ring for safety, right? They walk with um them do all type of rituals to cover them for protection out the road. But you see me, I don't move in those area. All I do is pray and ask God guidance, and I hit the road. And even if I don't hit the road, I still ask for God guidance during the day and in the morning when I rise, because things can happen too, while you're in your own house, right? Many people have slipped and fallen in the bathtub, coming down the stairs, up the stairs. Many people have had accidents, house fire, and home alone. So you need God's guidance and you need God's protection, you know, especially in these times when everything is man-made, right? Everything is a plug or a spark. You have to be cautious, and you have to be prepared in the spirit, right? You may not be prepared necessarily in your day to day, but be prepared in your spirit, right? Know that the devils are roaring lions seeking whom he may devour. It may be a bad phone call. Pray before you pick up the phone. I used to hear that all the time from Dr. Cook. Many of you know who Dr. Cook is. He always used to say, pray your way through the day. He used to say another thing, try it for size. He used to say another thing like, pray before you pick up the phone. Pray before you go to the store. Pray before you might hear some bad news on the other line. Pray, you might walk into a building and everything is fine on the outside, but when you walk in, it is hell on earth. So pray before you start the engine of the car. Pray when you're going out of your driveway on the road, out of your parking spot on the road. Pray your way through the day, because that's one thing the enemy don't like. It's like he don't like when you pray and when you're on your God. Right? When you're on your God, the enemy don't like it, because the minute, the second, the hour belong to God. It belong to God. Everything belong to the Almighty. You understand? I was reading, as you put in earthquake, a lot of things going on in the earth. We don't even know about. They had an earthquake last week in Taiwan. Bigger catastrophe than we have here, which was not even a catastrophe, but it shook a lot of people. Man. A lot of people were disturbed. A lot of people were shocked. I'm gonna play some of the audio so you guys can hear, what is going on and how it transpired. You know what I mean? And how you know we must take everything with gratitude. Sometimes even the disappointments, because I'm sure some people got disappointed. You know, because they had the day planned out. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately, nobody got hurt based upon the earthquake. And it was not the epicenter in New York. It was the epicenter of a place called Lebanon. So, names have significance. I know some people are like, oh, that's just a coincidence. But listen, I don't know how many places in America by the name of Lebanon. But there was a place called Lebanon in New Jersey, which was the epicenter. And, people were shocked. So, brethren and friends and beloved, let's just go to the audio. Let's see what is going on, Let's see what's going on. Because it is interesting. I'm not going to sit here and say it is not interesting. It is interesting. Okay? It is interesting. Hello, amazing. I'm here. Before I start the video, let me greet you and thank you so much for your support. Love you like cook food. Love the Portland vibes and the Blue Lagoon vibes. I hope to come down there one day and come spend some time and really take in the sights. I really appreciate it. You're coming through and things like that. I know a lot of us are gonna be doing lives right about now. So if you have to go, no problem, go share me out, come back. I know how it go already. It's Friday, it is Friday. So I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play some of the little video them. I'm playing the audios because we know that, today has been a little experience, has been a little experience. And people must, listen to this. I'm telling you, listen to this, because it's funny, at the same time it's serious, and the possibilities of what could have happened in a place like this, in the East Coast, in a place like this that is surrounded by water on both sides, up top, like the Canadian border of the East Coast. When you hear people talk about the East Coast, they're talking from Maine to New York City and along that stretch, right? So the stretch is from New York City, Long Island, New York City, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, that whole little stretch is surrounded by water, you know. Some part have more water, the other part is the ocean. So the possibility of this being a worse tragedy, it's real, you know, it's real. So let me get to some of the videos. Yeah, let me get to some of the videos. I'm here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this one, maybe an hour. Let me just try to get some of the video them and see if it come up. Right, let me mute that music here. First, mute the music. All right, we mute the music. Let's go to the video.
Mister man, Mister, then I want to know till me here on Spectrum One now says an earthquake. Mister, me couldn't believe it, man. Mister, then I wear rock on the house, so me put on my clothes. So me say, what kind of plate does it fall? Well, thank God we can laugh about it. Thank God I don't mash up the city and mash it up, alright? Me I go go dead city. Me I go go dead city. Me we talk to you later. Alright? Okay. Okay.
Me I tell you, hear it one more time. Mama gets.
A woman, where's your phone? Oh my God, it's upstairs. Me say me I put on my clothes.
Frightened.
Going on, and you're not. I don't know what. Mister man, Mister, I want to know till me here Spectrum One now earthquake. Mister, me couldn't believe it, man. Mister, then I wear rock on the house, so me put on my clothes. So me say, what kind of plate does it fall?
Poor
Well,
mommy.
thank God we can laugh about it. Thank God I don't mash up the city and mash it up, alright? Me I go go dead city. Me I go go dead city. Me we talk to you later, alright?
Poor mommy.
Okay.
Poor mommy. My God, man. Poor mommy. Poor mommy.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
Oh my God.
Another video. I'm going to explain
Yeah, poor mommy. Poor mommy. So this is the thing to know. A lot of people, I don't know about this video here because I'm not going to play it. I have to censor it before I play it. The ones I'm playing is the ones that I have already scrutinized. So, but a lot of people now are talking about the significance of the numbers, right? The numbers. You know, I don't know about you guys. You know, I always look at the numbers because you know there was 12 disciples. You know, it was 3 days in the grave. The third day risen. You know what I mean? So I always look at the numbers, but for the most part, everybody talking about 4.8, right? The magnitude of the earthquake was 4.8. Then them say the solar eclipse is 4.8, right? 2024. I don't know. I just throwing it out there, right? I throwing it out there because you know it can happen to anybody. It could be a significance, you know, anybody, but you know, I'm just throwing it out there, people. If it does happen, you know, or if it does make any sense, you know, let me know. So this one, or this one was just talking about that. Let me see. The other one, them. That one was what?
And the surrounding areas where we understand from a U.S. Geological Survey in the last several minutes that they have initially measured the earthquake to be about 4.8 on the Richter scale. We're right now trying to scramble teams in New York City and the surrounding area, as well as our weather center at Atlanta, to get some folks on camera as soon as they can to talk to us about this. But if you
a lot of people are frightened, man.
In the New York City area, you see that there are
a lot of people are frightened. Thank you so much, my dear.
Breaking news right now, and just tell you what we're hearing, the latest.
New York earthquake, the 5th of April 2024.
You're out there shake out there. People, it was shaking.
New York earthquake, the 5th of April 2024.
That is not the one. But it was another one.
There was literally just an earthquake that happened here in PA. I was in my living room with my daughter, and then out of nowhere, everything just starts to move. And I immediately thought of an earthquake. But then I was like, maybe it's not an earthquake. And I thought it was just like a really low airplane or something. So I went outside, and there was nothing outside. And so then I called my sister, and I'm like, did you guys hear that? And she was like, yeah. Like, I thought I was the only one. And then I go on TikTok, and now everybody's talking about this earthquake. This earthquake lasted within 5-6 seconds. I have never, ever felt an earthquake in my entire life. And I've lived here since I was a kid. So it's crazy to me right now.
Stop. For those that don't know, this is the song they're supposed to play, right? They're supposed to play that song when earthquake hit the town, or before the earthquake hit the town. That's what they're supposed to play, this song. And so not even one hand go off, not even one, right? So when me did say places like here in the West where supposed to be on the ball, it's nada. When tragedy happen, the only hand you go here is maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes afterwards, right? 30, 45 minutes after, and that is the fire truck or come, or the ambulance. When this place, when we just play now, we just play the hand, make you hear it again. Let me tell you, this place where I'm playing the hand, you know where that is? That's in Japan. That is the hand for earthquake, tsunami, any natural disaster. They're supposed to blow that on. Why they don't blow that on, I don't know why they don't blow the horn. I really don't know why they don't blow the horn, but they're supposed to blow that on when natural disaster. So that's on signify safety, go to shelters or whatever. Maybe have enough time, you have to just lay low, but no movement should be going on. Or if there is movement, it should be to a nearby shelter. Yeah.
Powerful earthquake striking.
I don't know what happened.
Striking Hualien City off the coast. One of
that at Taiwan we're going the other day.
Did anyone else just feel that?
Hear this guy,
Did anyone else just feel that earthquake? Well, if you did,
yes,
many other people felt it too. A 4.8 magnitude earthquake just hit about 5 kilometers outside Lebanon, New Jersey, right where that star is on the map. Now, this is an extremely shallow earthquake to only be 1 kilometer in depth. But again, the U.S. Geological Survey saying that a 4.8 magnitude earthquake hitting 5 kilometers northeast of Lebanon, New Jersey. People immediately took to Twitter to ask, saying, hey, did anyone just feel the shaking?
I tell you, these things is real. Real people, real. When natural disaster hit you and you're not prepared, there's nothing you can do. Not a single thing you can do. But to go forward. Wait it out, go forward. You know? You can't do a single thing. It's a shame. But, thank God His mercy and do it forever. I think there's some aftershocks going on. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people you don't know what is going on, and it is what it is. Look like this one happened today out of United Nations. Them feel like United Nations in New York too.
Go ahead. Education is.
Yeah.
Well, education is.
You're making the ground shake.
The community I visited had one toilet for 600 people. Women stood in line for 3 hours to make use of it. Schools normally form a spine of protection.
And let me tell you something, these people know it's an earthquake, they feel in the earthquake, and none of them move and try to get out of the building to make sure the place is safe, them sit down same place. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, that's the earthquake alarm. I get that.
Oh my gosh. She's how many things do you open for dress for people?
That's what they're doing now. They're sending these texts. You get the text, them. You're supposed to say, all right, it's an alarm. But them, I didn't get no text. Did I get a text? I don't get no text. I don't get no text at all. Watch out. That's what they're supposed to be. You're supposed to go underneath table anywhere where there's something to protect you. If you don't get you have no protection, all you can do is just lie down flat in the ground and try to make sure, you're safe. And you're supposed to exit buildings. You shouldn't be in any structure. My God. Watch out. Terrible, 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 man. Terrible.
Yo, is this an earthquake?
People shocked.
What the fuck? Yo,
Uh-oh.
By an earthquake, with a 4.8 magnitude earthquake rattling the entire area from New Jersey to Long Island. Though luckily right now, I believe that there's no damage to America's largest city, which is fantastic, because while a 4.8 might seem like nothing, some have said that a New York 4.8 is closer to an 8 everywhere else in America. And in fact, this is also the largest earthquake in New Jersey since 1783. New York City.
My God. It is a reality. And we don't know strike. You can get up tomorrow earthquake. You can get overnight earthquake. In the past, I've heard of people, because of earthquake and because of the moisture down in Florida, they had the epicenter. Whoa. They had a place in Florida where a man was sleeping in him house and him fall in a sinkhole. Him fall in a sinkhole and dead. So with that being said, it can happen at any point, anytime, anywhere. It can happen any point, anytime, anywhere. You just have to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant and you have to pray up the thing. Keep your head above water, and know that these scenarios can happen. You shouldn't be afraid. You should, be prayerful that this thing pass over and you don't get caught tonight. Yeah, you don't get caught tonight. So, this is what we experience on this side today. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. And hopefully this is the last one. They said that there'll be some aftershock. Before I even started the podcast here, about 6 o'clock, I did feel a little tremor under my foot. I felt a little tremor under the foot. I don't know if it was because a vehicle also was passing, but a couple things shake. So maybe that was, maybe it wasn't. Hopefully it wasn't what I thought it was. Hopefully it was just, the people going about their business. But if it, yeah, real something. Because it is interesting, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting. Interesting. Oops. And they had a couple ones before, maybe a year or two ago. Solar eclipse. So let's see what them say about this solar eclipse. So solar eclipse will take place April 8th, 2024. It will be visible across North America, passing through Mexico, United States, and Canada. The eclipse will begin in the South Pacific Ocean and will be visible in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. It will also be visible in parts of Michigan and Tennessee. Yeah, that is interesting. So let me see if there's any prophecy pertaining to this solar eclipse. Let me see. Let me see. Because people out here spreading this spirit of fear. You know what I mean? They're spreading a spirit of fear, talking about end of this and end of that. But it's very symbolic. It's very symbolic. I'll give you a little text of what them said. The Bible doesn't provide clear prophecies about solar eclipses, but the sun and moon can represent spiritual concepts in the Bible. The sun, with its life-giving light and warmth, has been a symbol of God's loving power since ancient times. When eclipsed by the moon, this symbolism takes on added layers of meaning, meaning most people consider eclipse as some kind of demonic activity taking place. And it is true, right? Most people who delve into the evil, dark realm of mysticism, and satanic worship, they're always praying for eclipse. Them believe them can harvest demonic energy and harvest evil works in the earth, and for them it is, a powerful thing, right? For us who are children of the light, children of God, we don't really focus on that other than it's the wonders of the Lord, right? Wonders of God. And God has his purpose for it. But these people definitely, they think it is something to be admired and something to basically hold on to, and do them demonic works, right? So according to Crosswalk, right, Crosswalk is one of these Christian magazines, and this is an article written by Whitney Hapler. The connections between astronomical events and biblical prophecy have sparked curiosity and wonder since ancient times around the world. Right? On April 8, 2024, a solar eclipse will take place across North America. Many people are wondering about its potential spiritual significance. Do Bible prophecies or stories such as the 3 days of darkness relate to solar eclipses at all? What biblical meaning can we discover from solar eclipses? Here are 5 things to know about biblical prophecy and the solar eclipse on April 8th. While solar eclipses are natural astronomical events, they occur regularly on our planet. They are also spiritual reminders of our Creator's power over creation. The alignment of the sun, moon, and earth during an eclipse reflects the intricate order of the cosmos that God has designed. As we ponder that, we can experience a powerful sense of awe. Solar eclipses can inspire us to move closer to God. As we marvel at the glorious sight we see in the sky. While the Bible doesn't provide clear prophecies about solar eclipse, celestial bodies like the sun and moon represent spiritual concepts in the Bible. The sun, with its living, life-giving light and warmth, has been a symbol of God's loving power since ancient times. When eclipsed by the moon, the symbolism takes on added layers of meaning, representing the contrast between spiritual light and darkness. Let me tell you, solar eclipses can also invoke themes of divine judgment and renewal. In the Old Testament, celestial disturbances, including the darkening of the sun, are associated with the coming of the day of the Lord, where the moon shall turn to blood. These cosmic signs serve as warnings of impending judgment and the need for repentance and spiritual readiness. I agree. However, it's important to approach the symbol interpretation of solar eclipses with caution and humility. While eclipses are significant events that direct our attention to our Creator, eclipses don't necessarily connect to specific prophecies in the Bible. Attempts to attribute specific meanings or predictions to eclipses can lead to dangerous misinterpretations and speculations. We need to be careful not to make assumptions about what an eclipse means biblically. The Bible symbolism is rich and complex, defining simplistic explanations or narrow categories categorization. Like, so instead of fixating on certain interpretations, it's based to simply allow an eclipse to inspire us with wonder at God's word. Eclipses are wondrous examples of the reality that Psalms 91 points out. The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the works of his hands. Experience a solar eclipse as great spiritual meaning simply by serving as an occasion to feel awe and thank God for his work in our lives. Yeah, so that is just a few. I thought she was going to talk about it, but it seemed like it's just exaltation, but she's not really talking about it. But also, there was the darkening of the sun and the moon, and the sky was black when Jesus died on the cross on Good Friday. So these things are significant. To me, I think they're significant, especially on Resurrection Week, right? And we know Jesus was the type of man who was, when he came out of the grave, he was ascending and descending from heaven for 40 days. 40 days. Let's not forget. A lot of people just forget, the empty tomb. But there was also from the empty tomb ascending and descending, going up to heaven, coming back down to heaven for 40 days. That's why you have Resurrection Week and you have Pentecostal Sunday. This is Italis 1. Guys, thanks for your support. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. Listen, just hang out with me some more as we continue. And I'll be right back. I'm going to take a little break and come back and talk about this some more. We're almost at the top of the hour. And definitely, we want your presence with us, right? If you wish to connect, go to the link in the bio and you see all the information, right? All the information. Even if you want to call up, if you want to come board and say hello, we have added some new features today. So the platform is open if you wish to join in, if you have any words to say, any kind words, right? To say, you can join in, just give me a thumbs up and in the chat, and yeah, we can let you on board, right? And we can have a discussion. So give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. I appreciate everybody who's coming. Thanks so much. Happy Friday to everybody. Give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. liking. How are you? Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate all you guys who are here. I got 5 minutes to the top of the hour, and I think I'm just gonna cut it right there and then come back later tonight. Maybe a different topic. Maybe I'll just continue, or I might have a guest. And your support. So much appreciated. Today we are at the same time I survived. I was here following this story all day, and came across some stuff that very interesting. So when you rewind, you can definitely get the info. I'll make maybe a short about it. I'll go through the video when it done load up and process, and I make a little short out to the good parts, right? So maybe you can catch it like that, or you can catch the full episode if you want to watch the full episode. Yeah. So I upgraded the restream. So now I'm happy about that. And yeah, so you won't be seeing no ugly logo no more. And then also what I'm gonna be doing now is advertising a little more stuff. Try to get some clientele. Hey, liking. If you wanna buy some clothes, right? Just hit that button right there. Screenshot it, whatever you want to do, screenshot, or you can go into the top left corner, right? If you want to go in the top left corner, you can get some clothing there also, support the cast, right? And you can also sign up. I would advise you sign up, okay? If you want to open your little store, you can sign up, okay? Or if you want, just go to the link in the bio. Hit the link in the bio. You're gonna see the shop is there also, right? On the Linktree / I am Talis, not Italis. I am Talis. All right. Definitely you can find out right there. We have hats. We got summer gear, your little hoodie, and the hoodie. Also, we got the jogging. So if you're not a PJ person, you like your PJs, you can just wear your hoodie and your sweatpants and go to sleep in that for the spring. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you just want to wear it to the Dollar General, you got hoodie and you got sweatpants. You can go to Dollar General, Walmart, you got the hoodie and the sweatpants. Right? And I said a little hat too. It's reasonable. It's not expensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna right now the store is only what is reasonable. I'm working on it. Everything take time. It take time and it take money. So I don't really put out a lot of stuff, but it take time and take money. So I'm trying to work on some nice designs. If you got any idea, let me know. I'm working on some nice designs. I'm trying to hook up the store so that I know y'all got that. Y'all got over here it's called Dollar Tree, but I know down there it's called Dollar General. We got Dollar Tree, y'all got Dollar General. So that's why I say Dollar General. But anyway, I love you guys. I love you so much. Thanks so much for coming in, right? I'm gonna call it a quits now. I'll come back later tonight. Got a couple hours. I think there's a game tonight. So I'm gonna catch the game. Then after that, it's gonna be my time, right? Hey, I'm leaving now. All right. So thanks for coming here, supporting for the little hours that you gave me, little minutes that you gave me. I appreciate it. You know? And yeah, we're gonna talk later on. All right, I'm gonna support some other. If you live now, I'll support you. You know, in the bush. I'll support you in the bush if you live now. Because the phone, I can use the phone and watch. But I'm gonna be doing some other stuff. Get ready for the game tonight, and then after that, if there's no game, I watch a movie. But I'm gonna do a late night broadcast, at least one more. I did one earlier. I did a live now. I have to do the lives because they keep on changing the features. So I don't know what is what from right now. Right now you got if I don't come on, I don't know what I'm able to do, what I'm not able to do. So I gotta keep doing it and then that keep me in the loop. Right. So everything changing up, podcasting changing up, live streaming changing up, all these policies, um, and then they're changing the policies and they're making it more expensive. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to lose. I'm trying to get monetized, you know. So I'm not trying to lose. I want to win. And at the same time, you know, I need some equipment. So right now, what I'm doing is it's good. At the same time, I don't want to be stuck to the laptop all the time. You know, I could do live stream from the phone, but the thing about the phone is I can put in the background, right? So you want to see something a little different, or you just want to see some trees in front of you, and then I'll be talking behind the camera because I'm not coming in front of the camera for now. I'm not coming in the camera for now. When I get the studio hooked up and everything hooked up nice, then I will come. You know what I mean? At least I can hang out in my studio and relax and things like that. But right now, the laptop is the best as it's gonna get. The phone, I don't mind using the phone, but I gotta be out and about. I gotta be out and about. So yeah, hopefully I can get something going by now. What's now? April. Give me the latest, maybe June, because I gotta turn on the camera sometime. I, I've been camera shy for about 3 years now. You know, only because I didn't have enough equipment. So that's the only reason I became camera shy. Other than that, I'm not camera shy. So other than that, we all good, fam. We all good. All the grandkids, I know you monetize. Ain't you the lucky one? Ain't you the lucky one? But look, I gotta talk to you because you got a good audience. You got a real good audience. I don't know why you know. I gotta talk to you like I really gotta talk to you. I don't know. I might call you messenger or something. I might call you on messenger or if you got something or something. I don't know. But I gotta talk to you. Instagram or something. I'll talk to you on one of them platforms. Because you got a good platform. It's, now's the time to up your game. And you say you monetize. You gotta up your game, babes. You gotta up your game. You know? Take it to the next level. Because your audience always supporting. And you got a good audience. You know what I mean? You got a real good audience. So it's time to up your game, man. Don't let it Don't take it for granted. That's all I could say. Don't take it for granted. And while it's free right now, man, YouTube is free, internet is free. You gotta up the game. You gotta up the game, mama. Yeah, you never know. The policies are always changing. And you don't want to get caught out there. You know, that's why I just said, you know what? Let me just do the thing because the policies are always changing. And it seems like they're looking every 4 months, they change the policy. I got emails upon emails of policy change, you know? So you got to stay on top of the policy change. Right now, since Elon Musk took over Twitter, they changed the policy. You know what I mean? Before you could get a lot of following on Twitter, now you can barely get following on Twitter. You know? So God is good, man. God is watching out for me. All right, people. I'll talk to you later on. All right. Thanks for supporting. Put on your notifications, hit the like button, go to the link in the bio support. All right. So, okay, you got me still. Okay, so right. So many people get monetized, then they take it right back. But that's what I'm saying. So you gotta work in and around that until it just stick. But you gotta set up your man. I will talk to you. A matter of fact, let me call you on. I think it's either one of them platforms that you connected to. Just look out for the phone call. Give me 5 minutes. I'll give you a 5 minutes consultation, okay? Or message me. Look for me. You know my name. Message me. I'll look for you and message you. But make sure we can talk because it can't be no texting. You have to be talk. And just get a little notepad and pen, and I'll give you a 5 minute consultation for free. Tell you what you can do. Have one of your kids them around that can help you. Because like I said, you gotta go. Me dear. All right. People, I'm out. Thanks so much.